Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you've seen in the thumbnail, we are making an amazing delicious cake. I just love to bake, I can't help it. Plus my baby wanted a cake. He asked me for one last night, so I'm like, I'll just make a cake today with you guys. So let's jump into the video. Okay you guys, so let's go over the ingredients for the Southern Cream Cheese Pound Cake. It's gonna be with a twist, so just expect to turn it up a notch. It's not quite just the traditional pound cake. We're gonna add a little pizzazz to it, okay? So the first thing we have here is 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and then I also have a teaspoon of salt in there. You can't see, but. And then also over here, I have 2 cups of white sugar. I have a total of 6 eggs. So 3 in here. And then 3 in here. You need a total of 6. Let me make sure you're getting everything. Aside from that, we have 1.5 cups of butter. We have 8 ounces of cream cheese, and then I'm going to put a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then as a little added twist, I'm going to add about a cup of chocolate chips. And I'm also preheating my oven, so make sure you're doing that. I put that on 350. First thing you want to do is cream together your butter, and you also want to cream together your cream cheese. So I have my 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1 stick of butter, and I'm just slowly adding in my butter, but I'm just making sure to let it whip a little bit before I continuously add more. Another stick. I probably should have used my paddle attachment, but I didn't. You know, I'm so bad with that. Like, I always stick to just one attachment while I'm baking. So I'm just gonna scrape down my sides. I'm at such a weird angle right now, so. So you want to start adding in your eggs, not all at once, so one at a time. Try to do it like one at a time. Giving it a little mix before you add them all. Before you add the next one, I mean. And then now we want to add in our tablespoon of vanilla. I'll put a little extra just because I like to. That's the only reason I like to. And then give this a good whip, and then we'll start moving on to the next step. So you want to just try to add a little bit of your flour and salt mixture, a little bit at a time. Again, you don't want to overcrowd it. Yes. I'm just going to do big spoonfuls at a time. It's just easier than lifting that whole thing. Yes, I did taste it. Yes, I did. So we're not going to overmix it. What we're going to do now is shake out your whisk attachment. Probably your paddle, because you should be using the paddle. get you guys adjusted so you could really get up in here. I'm just gonna pour in, it's about a cup. Yeah, we got about a cup. And then now we're just gonna fold this baby. Just fold it in there. Just like that. So that it's going to be chocolate chips in every slice. Are you excited? I am. So keep folding. Keep on down to the bottom. And I did use the minis. I just prefer the minis. Believe it or not, I'm not a person that like loves chocolate chip. But for my baby, I knew he would like this. So that's what we're doing. In my typical fashion, all I had to do was just zoom in, but of course I don't use all the features on my camera, so nothing was zoomed in. Okay, but it's okay. So let me just show you how I prep my pan, because I don't want to take for granted that everybody knows how, right? So if you have a like a baker's cooking spray or like a baker's spray, use that. But if you don't, because I forgot to buy one, I'm just gonna coat some butter, right, all around my cake. You see how it has those little grooves all around my cake? Not around my cake, but my cake pan. So it has all these little grooves. But we're not gonna stop there. And this can be completely wrong, you guys, but this is how I've always done it. So what you won't get here at this channel is the professional, perfect way. You're gonna do the way that works for me, the way that I've seen my mom or, you know, family members use. So, you know, just bear with me. We're gonna learn together on this channel. We're gonna make it simple, easy, and sweet. So that should be enough, right? I think so. Now you want to get some flour. Then you just want to sprinkle your flour inside of it. It's gonna stick to it because you just put your butter coating, right? Get it in the inside too. Ooh, the whole time I'm doing this, I'm just thinking about vacation, y'all. Oh my God. I'm not even thinking about my cake. My mind is all over the place right now. So yeah, we're gonna shake it down. Shake it down. Shake it out. There you go. That should be good. Just like this. Alright? So now let's pour in the cake. And like I said, preheat your oven on 350. And then you want to bake it for about 1.5 hours. But you'll check it. You'll stick a little toothpick in it. So it'll spread out and distribute. I'm gonna pop this in the oven and I'll be back, you guys. Okay, you guys, so my cake cooked exactly 1.5 hours at 350. I have put it on top of the cooling rack. It don't look very stable, but hopefully, you know, it doesn't collapse. What I didn't do is center my cake enough, so unfortunately it's kind of overlapping. Let me show you. You see that? It's kind of overlapping right here. So hopefully it's okay. But you know this is going to take a while to cool and it's late here, so we might have to pick up in the morning. But that's okay. So I do have some white chocolate right here because we're gonna do something really cool with that. And I think I have some milk chocolate too. Yeah. Oh, I have some semi-sweet also right here. So we're gonna do a little something with. We're gonna do a little something with those two. Probably in the morning because it's actually kind of late here. So through the night, I'm going to let this continue to cool, but at the same time, it's cooking a little bit because this thing is hot. My pan is. So yeah, you guys, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. And then now we want to drizzle some of the melted chocolate. So So I'm gonna start probably with the semi-sweet chocolate. Hopefully I don't make a mess. So make sure that you can stir it. Make sure it's thin. And then you just wanna kinda drizzle it. It's gonna be a little messy, so, but you can just clean it up, right? Because you're definitely gonna need to clean it. So I'm just gonna alternate between the white and the white and the other chocolate. So the white chocolate is much thinner. I guess it's the quality of the chocolate. The first one was the store brand semi-sweet. I probably should have did a higher brand, like a better brand. So you just want to kind of get all of the top covered. See how it looks all the way around. Do some more back here. So here she is. She's so pretty.